Hey everybody, it's Nicole coming at you with a new video series that I'm super excited to bring you. It is going to be called T-shirt time with 334bamagirl, y'all. What we'll be doing is having a nice little discussion about the topic that's on my graphic tee for that particular video. So today my shirt says thankful, so the next time it may have something else on it. So we'll be discussing, like I said, topics related to what's on my graphic tee and enjoying a cup of tea or coffee or whatever beverage that you may choose to enjoy. So get your teacups and your tea collections and whatever you want to bring with you to this nice little discussion, and let's just sit and have a nice little time together. So today, like I said, we will be discussing what I'm thankful for, and you may be thankful for it as well. Also, I'll be sharing with you the tea that I'm enjoying. This is a Touch Organic tea, and it's an organic apricot white tea. I actually got these teas, actually it was a set of teas or a box of teas, whatever you want to call it, from, I want to say it was Ross. It was either Ross or TJ Maxx. I think it was Ross. I'm a big coffee fan. Y'all know that if you've watched me for a while. And I also like tea. I could drink either one of them all day long. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this apricot tea today. It's a white tea, like I said. So, I'll be sharing with you what it is that I'm drinking in each video. I'm gonna upload these on Mondays because they'll give me the weekend to record and edit and then post it on Mondays. Hopefully they'll be up in the mornings. It just depends on how slow the uploads are. But click the bell and you'll be notified as to when it uploads on Mondays. I do want to do some live streams with these, and if I do, or when I do, should I say, I always let you know the week before so that you'll know what time, if you want to tune in or able to tune in, you can. So yeah, super excited about it. I have this huge, vast collection of t-shirts. I like t-shirts. I've collected t-shirts, so we'll be discussing what's on the tea, enjoying tea. So anyway, again, today, being thankful. Over the last couple years, I have gone through a lot, and my, I guess, journey over the past couple years may not have been as bad as others. You know, my grandmother used to always say, it's always somebody out there worse off than you. So I'm pretty sure some people would have been glad to trade places with me over the last couple of years, but it was a difficult time. It wasn't the most difficult thing that I've gone through, but it was because it involved me losing a very close loved one, and I was devastated behind that. And then getting divorced, first illness, and then ending up getting a divorce. I wasn't ill. My ex-husband actually got gravely ill, but he got better, and then we ended up getting a divorce. So all of that, and then moving in the process, and just a lot of changes were going on, and it was just a lot, and it was rough. It really was rough, but I'm thankful that the Lord took me through it, because out of it, blessings came. Out of some of the, difficulties, blessings came from that, I guess, if I could put it that way. And then, it just it made me, should I say, a better person, I think. And I'm thankful that the Lord took me through it, because I know now that the journey, led me to know that I didn't want to go back down certain roads, and I didn't want to go through certain things again, and, death you can't control. I mean, naturally, but Divorce, yeah, I don't want to go down the road that led to divorce. You know, I just don't want to. And going through that, let me know, we're not gonna make those same decisions again. And I'm thankful for that because, like they say, that which does not kill you makes you stronger. So grateful, grateful, and thankful that I did experience those things. Death, you know, I was raised by my grandparents, and so they died when I was young. I mean, well, not young. I was in my early 20s. And I always prayed to the Lord, let me live to be an adult before they passed away. And I was still young and I guess naive, you could call it, or whatever, when they passed. So I still didn't know a lot. But death, it was, it was difficult for me. But it didn't affect me like it did, a couple years ago, because I guess because I had lived and experienced things and stuff like that, and people that you knew all your life, basically, or someone that you knew all your life, you think, oh, these people will live forever, or whatever, or you still have tons of time ahead of you to spend and all that kind of stuff, no. And it was hard. When I tell you, it was hard. And I mean, when it happened, I didn't have a chance to grieve because I had a lot of stuff I had to deal with and take care of. And then once I got to the point where the dust settled with that, then other things were happening. I was moving, and then my husband at the time got gravely ill. And then we had to deal with that. And then once that dust settled, I ended up getting a divorce because of things that I found out while he was ill, And it was hard. It really, really, really was difficult those years, or the last couple of years. But again, like I said, it could have been worse, and I'm grateful that it wasn't. But, here I am, and I'm thankful to be here to, say, hey, things can get hard, but, there's always a brighter day or a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm glad to give a testimony into saying that once I came through all of that, I was able to get away and kind of have some time to reflect on things and get some clarity, because this point in my life, I never thought I'd be by myself. My kids are grown. This is the time that we all look forward to. The kids are grown. They're out of the house. You get to enjoy things that you couldn't, while, when you were raising your kids and things like that. And I am, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I didn't think I was going to be by myself. And then I didn't think I'd be like in this big house by myself or whatever, but I am, and it is what it is. And, you deal with your circumstances, or you deal with what life brings you, and it's what you do and how you come out of things that determines your character, and it shapes you and it makes you who you are. And so this summer, like I said, I got away and I got a chance to reflect. And where I was, it was a nice little town. If you follow me on Instagram, you kind of know. But it was right on the river, and I found this great church and joined it, and they had this beautiful chapel that you could go in. And so every day I would go to the chapel, and I sit there and I would read the Bible, or I listen to my audio Bible with my headphones, or just pray. And I asked the Lord, the prayer, creating me a clean heart and restoring to me a right spirit. I mean, I just had to get, like I said, some clarity. We all have those points and periods in our lives. And like I said, it wasn't the worst thing I've gone through. And it may, hopefully be the last. Something bad maybe that I go through. But, life, we never know what it's going to bring us. But I I was thankful to be able to be in that little chapel, sitting there, and usually I was there by myself. Occasionally somebody else would be there, whatever. But I was so thankful to be able to sit there and pray and talk with God and let Him enter into my spirit, my being, and just get some peace. And it's like this point in my life, of course you have your everyday issues. You got bills, they don't go anywhere. you know, life, is life. But there's a peace and a calm that I feel. And I'm just thankful for that. It's like sitting there, saying, Lord, just speak to me, like the song, speak, Lord, speak to me. Well, anyway, He did, and I feel good. I feel better. I have a different outlook. Difficulties are going to come regardless, and good comes with the bad. You can't have one without the other. I mean, that's just the way it is. But I just have a better sense of peace of mind. Just being able to say, I'm here. I'm here. I could talk to you guys. I'm thankful for you guys, too, because when I was going through that stuff, I would watch you guys. I watched some of your videos like Risa, honey. Hey, Risa. Your inspiration, your prayers, Bible readings, passages, and things like that. Watching you ladies do your DIYs and your collaborations and stuff like that. And Lord knows it was times I wanted to participate, but I couldn't. But it was like all those videos and just watching you ladies and stuff, that helped me through it because it occupied my mind. Because, when things are bad, you tend to think of everything negative, whatever. And you need a distraction, or you need something to take your mind off. Like when people say, oh, you're going through this, come on, let's go get your mind off, or whatever. You need something to get your mind off the bad stuff. So watching y'all and, seeing you guys haul, and sometimes, when y'all hauled, I had to haul because YouTube will break you. It will make you spend a lot of money watching people get stuff, and then you're like, I gotta have that. I can't live without that, so I gotta go buy that. But anyway, watching you ladies do your hauls and DIYs and your makeup and your outfits of the day and the things that you were sharing really, really helped a lot. And I see a lot of people on here that say that, it's helped them through difficult times or losses of a loved one or illness or whatever. And that's a good thing. YouTube has its bad points, but it is what it is. Like I said, you got to take the good with the bad. But, I try to find out the good more so than the bad. So it's helped. It has helped. And I enjoy it. It's a hobby and I like it. I love it actually. So yeah. I'm just thankful to be able to sit here and talk to you. And like I said, I'm looking forward to doing live videos where we really can talk, and like I said, I will let you know the week before, so that we can prepare for the live stream or whatever. So yes, excited about this series. And again, I have so many t-shirts, so that means so many topics, and they won't all be like this. I think this is an inspirational video, an inspirational t-shirt time. But we'll have some fun ones. We'll have some political ones. I try to keep everything positive on here, and we will keep it positive. But we will have discussions, and I just hope people are respectful. I mean, it's okay to have a difference of opinions and things like that, but you can agree to disagree. It can be, like I said, respectful. You don't have to be mean and throwing out insults and things like that. We can have adult conversations without, negativity and things like that, because there's a lot of stuff that I think people in general need to discuss. But not, so much where you get too emotional. You have to keep an open mind, because that's how you solve problems. So I want to have some discussions about things, politics, religion, race, whatever. And that's how you learn, because I always say to myself, everybody knows something that you don't. So that's how you learn from people. I have something I may want to share with you that you have no clue about or don't know about. And you can learn from me, just like you may have something that I have no clue about that you want to share with me. And I'm all open to discuss that and learn from that, And we'll do that here with t-shirt time. So I'm excited about this. I've thought about it for a long time, like going through all this stuff and just sitting over the summer. I thought about, or this came to me to do that or whatever. So I'm looking forward to it. And again, we'll keep it adult and respectful. And I'm not one of those, unless you get like downright ugly, I don't block and delete and all that stuff, because everybody has a right to their opinion and the way they think. It's just the delivery, I guess that's a good way to put it, is how you deliver that thought or that opinion or whatever. Who was it, Patrick Henry? Well, they say he didn't say it now, but Patrick Henry was known to have said, I may not agree with what you're saying, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it. I totally agree with that. But, let's not be ugly. Let's be adult about it. Because like I said, we will have some topics, and we'll have some fun topics to where you can involve your kids. Because I think we need to include children in certain conversations, because we are their first teachers. And there's a lot of stuff that these generations now don't know. And they don't have a clue. And they really need to get a clue. And once they get to the point that we are now, they can pass it on to their kids and their grandkids and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, it'll be some educational videos. We'll talk about politics sometimes. We'll talk about religion sometimes. We'll talk about entertainment, whatever. It'll be fun. So, yeah, looking forward to it. And if you have any topics you want to discuss, feel free. Leave them below and we will do that. I've got trust me. If you saw the collection, you knew. Okay. So, I have t-shirts. I love graphic tees that just say some stuff, y'all. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up now. And I'm going to finish my tea. Again, this is Touch Organics. Organic apricot and white tea. And like I said, I'll be telling you what I'm enjoying, and you can share what you're drinking or munching on at the time as well with me. Again, my t-shirt today says thankful. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this t-shirt time with 334 Bama Girl.